welcome to my channel. My name is Katarina and welcome to Croatian Vibes. Today we are talking about Croatian health insurance. So maybe you're thinking of moving to Croatia and you come from other countries like non-EU countries or other countries that, just African countries like I come from, where you don't require an insurance. Actually, you don't require a basic insurance. In the country where I come from Kenya, we don't require a basic health insurance. Then that one dips people into many problems. So in Croatia, you actually require a health insurance, a basic health insurance. There are two types of health insurances, and the first one is the basic health insurance. The second one is the supplementary health insurance. So each and every person living in Croatia is required to have a basic health insurance. So if you're there and you're thinking of, what am I going to do? If you're thinking of coming to Croatia, you need it as soon as possible, because once you get into trouble and you're sick and you need to go to the hospital and you don't have an insurance, then it can be a very big bill for you, and it can be a very big problem for you. So there are many different determinations that what determines who requires what, how much it is going to cost for your insurance, because there are very many different people from different categories. For example, if you're married to a Croatian person, and also maybe if you have children of 3 children of under the age of 18, then it is a different case for you. But if you are employed, your employer is supposed to pay your insurance for you. So for example, if your brutto is 6,000 kuna, and your insurance costs 990 kuna, then your insurance will be paid and it will be added there in the brutto, and of course your employer will pay for on your behalf. So then you can be insured, you can have a health insurance through your company or through your employer. So if you're here in Croatia and you're not employed and you're wondering what you're going to do, then you better get an employment, and then it's going to be less stressful for you, because if you don't have an employment, then it can be very difficult for you. It can be very costly when you get sick, because for me, the first days when I came to Croatia, I didn't have health insurance. So it meant that it was going to be a problem, because I was still applying for my visa. I was still applying for my residency in Croatia, and I was still organizing for me to arrange for a company here in Croatia. But in the meantime, I became sick, and I was admitted to a hospital, and it was really a big issue for me, because within 3 days it cost me more than 1,500 euros. So it was really expensive, and I had to take it from my pocket. By good luck, I had a traveler's insurance, international travel insurance, so I could just pay through my insurance. But for those people who come to Croatia blindly, and then God forbid something happens, it means that you're going to be in trouble, and you have to pay the money out of your pocket. Otherwise, it is required by law for each and every person to have this insurance. So if you're a person, a business owner, and you own a company, or you're thinking of starting a company, keep it in mind that you also have to pay for your own health insurance, and you have to pay yourself your salary as a business owner. Of course, you don't just live from nothing, so you're going to pay for yourself, and also in the whole system you're also going to include your salary and your insurance in that bill. So everything else is going to be included there, and then you'll have your insurance. There's so many people who come to Croatia, and you get a shock, especially people from Africa, because you're required to have an insurance. And if you don't have an insurance, then you have to pay it from your pocket because you need an insurance. If you're going to get a card, a resident card, then it becomes so expensive. So then now you're just stranded. You're left flabbergasted. You don't know what to do. So the only thing to do is to prepare yourself psychologically to know that you're required to have a health insurance. And here is a catch-22. In Croatia, actually, you need um, to have this resident card in order for you to be covered, in order for you to get a job. So if you cannot, you depend on getting unemployment in order for you to get health insurance, you can't get this health insurance because you don't have a resident card, because employers, no particular employer will employ someone legally without a resident card. So then you are caught between the two things, because then you're here, you don't have a resident card, and you don't have an insurance, and then you are in deep trouble, and then you're left wondering what to do. So if you know that you're planning to come to Croatia and you're planning to live in Croatia, think about your insurance. It is very important. It is basic, and everybody needs it here in this country. And there are people who are exempted from the requirement of health insurance, and those are people who are under the age of 18, and those people who also are victims of war, those people who have disabilities. If you have 100% of disability, so that means that you cannot do any job for yourself, then you are exempted from paying for the insurance. Then in that case, the state caters for it all for you. But for those people who are looking you are in full body, you don't have any disability, you are not under the age of 18, you are person of full mind, just be sure that Croatia will require you to have an insurance. And everybody, I think it's just for your own good, just for your own good. It's not for anybody else good. So if you really want to come and live in this wonderful, beautiful country that is full of beautiful people and beautiful dramatic landscapes, just make sure you're ready to pay for your insurance, or you're ready to organize for your insurance. Thank you very much for watching. I see you next time. Thank you. Bye.